Hello, friends. Seymour here. Welcome back. It's another video today from middle of the road here, and the subject of this video is: to a woman, her agenda is more important than any man. This simply means, and it's trying to help people when they're trying to question and they're lost and they're surprised when suddenly a woman says, we should see other people, or I'm not happy, or you're a real nice guy and I really like you, but I'm not in love with you. The important thing to understand, gentlemen, and the goal of all these videos is help you understand, because when you know, then you can act accordingly, and it helps you heal faster, it helps you process, and it helps you move on. And it helps you see why someone is doing what they're doing. When a woman selects a man, it's because of her agenda and not him. To her, he is just a vehicle. He is just a tool. He is just something that's going to make achieving her goals possible, which is really security and safety for her children in an environment where they can grow up safely and she can be taken care of for as long as possible. That's the most important factor that goes into her decision-making process when she goes out with you. When she goes out with you on a first date, all she's doing is assessing, if you are going to be that suitable person, that suitable vehicle that's going to get her to her desired destination. Whereas you're looking at her hair and her face and her legs and see, oh, she might, how great is she going to be in bed, and how agreeable she's going to be, and how sweet and responsive she's going to be. Whereas that's a very, very wrong thing for us to do. Some people call it thinking with a little head, is because first of all, those are not the factors that we should be looking at when it comes to a woman. Secondly, because a woman is being the world's best natural marketer. What you're seeing in the first date or in the first stages of meeting a woman is nowhere near resembling what that true person is going to be once she's gotten what she wants, meaning basically marriage or living together. She's just putting on the best possible scenario in front of you, when she deems you appropriate, that is, so that you will select her as your a woman, and hopefully in a symbiotic relationship, where you get what you want and she gets what you want. But men rarely do get what they want when it comes to women. So the point is to understand that when you are in a relationship with somebody and she's already obviously selected you, and that's why you're there, that's why you're in a relationship with her, and suddenly she says, I'm not happy, or we should see other people, whatever, is because you've done something, or she's seen something, or situations have transpired in a manner so that she thinks you are no longer that suitable person that can get her what she wants. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe you have a bad temper. Maybe you started drinking. Maybe you did drugs. Whatever it is. The reason is simply because she thinks, well, to put it in harsh terms, that she can do better, that she can get off this limping horse and can get on a horse that is much more capable to get her into her get her to her desired destination. And it really is as simple as that. And it can happen to an average office worker who's making a menial salary, and it can happen to someone like Paul McCartney, who was kicked to the curb by his woman when she no longer thought that she needs him. In his case, she had the baby, and she was secured for life from Paul McCartney, and she didn't want to deal with his BS anymore. So don't ever think that, oh, if I had more money, or if I was more successful, she would stay with me. No, because there are successful, handsome, world famous stars that are alone and without a woman, because something they did turned her off, and she picked someone else who's more suitable. And also, besides the obvious and the most important, which is to a woman, that is, a man's ability to provide her with a safe, secure environment, is his personality, which comes an immediate second. If no, very, very, very few women, if any, are attracted to a man that is a pushover, that is a pushover type, that doesn't stand his ground, is not confident, and basically is not self-assured. Believe me, nothing turns off a woman more than that. And I have heard the some people, some coaches or whatever, say that a woman will punish you. That is absolutely true. Well, she will not punish you; she will just leave you, because that is a turnoff. I mean, even among us men, when we see someone who's a pushover, it kind of pisses us off. Pisses off. We want to tell him, hey, you know, stand up for something, or get out of the way. Nobody deeply respects a person who doesn't stand his ground, and doesn't have the cojones, if you will, to speak his mind without fear and hold his ground. And men as well as women are very much turned off by that. And so after the security and everything, if you're that kind of a man, a woman will lose respect for you. And believe me, gentlemen, if I said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. In a relationship, once the respect is gone, it is irreversibly and permanently gone, dead. There is nothing you can do to revive that. Maybe if you change your entire core personality, which is an extremely unlikely thing. I've yet to see it. But once a woman loses respect for you, you're finished. That is the most important thing. It is much more important to be respected by a woman than to be loved by her. Because, well, if she doesn't respect you, she cannot love you. She might feel pity for you, and is that really what you want? So I hope I've been able to get the point of this video across, and that is that a woman, her agenda is most important to her, and that is the number one factor in her deciding whether to select you as her man or to stay with you as a man, and all of the rest that goes with it. And once she feels her agenda is not being met, that's when you hear her packing her stuff and heading out the door, or staying in the house and kicking you out, based on how involved you are with her legally. Well, gentlemen, as always, I hope this has been helpful. I wish the best for you, and we'll be back with another video soon enough. God bless.